Have you ever had a great idea for something suddenly pop into your mind? It could be waiting in the cafe, sitting on the bus, or sitting on the loo. Or it could even be something that you observed. It probably needed more investigation, but you didn't have a reliable and effective process to capture it. At a later time, you get to the blank piece of paper and you can't remember it, or you miss important details so that your brainstorming session looks like this.
I'm doing it!
Having some valuable ideas in the bank makes it very easy to start momentum in a project, whether it's work or not, because you can't always will ideas into your head all the time. This is why I'm going to share the capture process I built as part of my second brain, which I built in the couple of years following university. And come on, it's 2022, you need something more advanced than just using the bloody Notes app on your phone. After implementing the process and habit of capture, you should never need to brainstorm. Brainstorming is now supplementary and you'll never need to fear that blank piece of paper. Always get back to organising, acting, delegating or deleting everything that you capture. No more fear of missing out on anything that pops into your mind, allowing you to focus on now. So after you install and make an account for Notion and Todoist on every device that you own, step 1, create a database in Notion in the private section called Capture. So go to private on the left, click plus, call this Capture. Now type /list and then list view, click new database and then name this Capture and hide the title if you wish. Step 2, create a template called article summary. So click this down arrow on this blue button, click new template, call it article summary. To add a property, click add property. For this one, do a multi-select and then name it topics, then press enter. Now go ahead and make the rest of these properties in the template. The property types are displayed and the meaning of each property is displayed, and make sure for the type article is always filled. This is because this template is always going to be an article. You can move the positions of properties by holding and clicking and dragging this 6-dotted icon, and you can delete properties by clicking it and going to delete property. You should also create a summary and actionables section, so to do that, open the full page icon here on the top left. Type /call, so now you have 2 columns. Type /h2 and type summary. Type /h2 again and actionables. Below the summary, click plus, type /bul, enter. Below actionables, type /to-do, hit enter, click below both and type /div. The article will be pasted below this line. When you read it, you can fill out the summary and actionables so that you can just read the summary instead of reading the entire article word by word, and you can fill out the actionables on the first read so that you can implement any of the information there as a task, and you can either act on it then or put it into Todoist, which I'm going to show you if you keep watching the video. Step 3, set up the Save to Notion web extension. So add it, and then pin it. So you click the pin button here. Then open an article on the BBC or CNN or whatever, and then click the icon, add a form, connect your Notion account, add to, and this is the database that you're going to select, and that's obviously going to be Capture, the list database that we created. On template, click article summary, or mine is executive summary, clip page content, add a new field, type is article. Now do save and go back. So to use the Save to Notion extension, you go to an article that you want to save to read for later. You click the icon, it should load the capture form because that was our focus form or default form. You just click add new page. It will say new page created, so you go to your capture database and there it is. Click it. It'll take a minute, but now it will paste all of the content, and it's pasted it below the summary and actionables section, which you can fill out. And you can then fill out the properties as well. So this is probably not actionable, and you can fill out the topics. Step 4, page widgets. Find a blank space in your phone home screen and click and hold. Now click widgets and scroll down to the Notion widget. Grab and hold this page widget and search for the capture database. Click it and then click done. Now find another space and do the same thing for this Todoist task list widget. Now you just need to capture thoughts when you're asleep and when you're in the shower, and it's as simple as the pen and paper. For the shower, you can get a waterproof notepad and pencil like Aquanotes. If something is a task or it's immediately actionable, it gets captured into Todoist. If it's a thought or it needs more research, then it gets captured into Notion. Using the Notion and Todoist page widgets that we created, remember to always write the content of the task or the note or the idea before filling out any of the properties in Notion or giving it a title or setting a due date. To capture things while driving, the best solution would be to learn to use your phone's voice assistant to put it in the default Notes app if you can't get it to put it into Notion Capture Database. Even when not driving, typing with speech to text is something that's very underutilized by almost everyone, and as a Scottish person I can tell you voice recognition has come a long way in the last 5 to 10 years.
Voice recognition technology in this lift, I heard of it. 11!
Could you please repeat that?
I'll just take his anywhere, you cow!
And finally, it's a good idea to set a recurring reminder to move everything you wrote on paper to the Notion Capture Database and to organise all those notes in Notion. So that's it, that's how to set up a capture process in 5 steps. But hold on son, all of this is useless if you don't eliminate and defend against all of the junk information and distraction in your life. Because if you don't, you'll never actually have the mental space or solitude to think, ponder, or let ideas come to you in the first place. Let alone know how to organise notes, to find them and learn from them effectively. Thankfully, I already created a course to take care of that and to build an entire productivity system known as a second brain. It covers far more than just Notion and Todoist and goes over theory and practice, telling you step by step how to build a second brain, so that you'll be able to eliminate, defend, capture, organise and store information in order to use technology effectively. Links for everything in the description, and see you on the next video.